Hello everyone, this is Deepak Singhal. Welcome you all to the platform of Vidya Guru. Yes, this is the platform where education really matters. And yeah, this is my first video for the November month where I'll be talking about some of the current issues like Chief Information Commissioner of India, the team who have won the Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy, the first cricketer in the world history to be timed out. I'm talking about Sri Lankan player. If you remember the ICC Men's 2023 World Cup, which was going on in India, the cover of Time magazine, which is having the world longest serving female head of the government, first team to cross the mark of 200 medals in the national games, which were held in Goa, and the National Ayurveda Day. So let's continue the session. But before we continue, it is my humble request here, if you are my first listener, like if you are video for the first time, then if you like it, uh, kindly please press the like button and also subscribe the channel, and also share this video to all of your family and friends who are fond of reading some current news, some current affairs. And yes, dear, this is very, very important for all the students who are preparing for any government examination. And we here at Vidyaguru make sure that every news that we cover here is going to, or you guys are surely, or you guys will be watching it surely in your question paper. So without wasting your precious time, let's continue our session. So first information is coming about Harilal Samaria. I'm again repeating, Mr. Harilal Samaria. He has been sworn in as the Chief Information Commissioner of India by President of India, Draupadi Murmu. I'm talking about Chief Information Commissioner Harilal Samaria. The top post in CIC had become vacant after the completion of YK Sinha tenure on 3rd of October. So the post was vacant after YK Sinha when his tenure completed on 3rd of October. Since then, the post was vacant. So Harilal Samaria, he has become the new CIC of India. And this CIC post was established on 12th of October, year 2005. This is Harilal Samaria. Now, we have Ganga Utsav. What is Ganga Utsav? Dear, Ganga Utsav, it is the 7th edition of this Ganga Utsav, which was organized by National Mission for Clean Ganga in New Delhi. So Ganga Utsav, it is the 7th edition of Ganga Utsav, organized by National Mission for Clean Ganga in New Delhi. On this occasion, dear, the 33rd edition of Namami Gange Patrika, I'm again repeating, on this 7th edition of Ganga Utsav, 33rd edition of Namami Gange Patrika and the Voyage of Ganga booklet based on Ganga Pushtak Parikrama was also released. They were also released. So it is very, very important. I'm again repeating, this is the 7th edition of Ganga Utsav, organized by National Mission for Clean Ganga, New Delhi. And in this, program, various things were released. For example, Namami Gange Patrika, Voyage of Ganga booklet, based on Ganga Pushtak Parikrama. So all these things were released on this 7th edition of Ganga Utsav. Heading forward to next, then here we have Bangladesh. So Bangladesh is going to host the 24th Asian Archery Championship. I'm again repeating, Bangladesh is going to host the 24th Asian Archery Championship in the year 2025. The decision was taken at the World Archery Asia Congress, which was held in Bangkok, Thailand. So a total of 24 members of Asian continent participated in this Congress, which was completed in Bangkok. And in this Congress, it was decided that the 24th edition of the Archery Championship will be hosted by Bangladesh. So Bangladesh and China, they had bid to organize the 24th Asian Championship, where the Bangladesh has won it. So capital of Bangladesh is dear Dhaka. President is Mohammad Shahabuddin, and Sheikh Hasina is the PM of Bangladesh. Heading forward to next important news. This is talking about R. Vaishali. So in chess, R. Vaishali has won the 5 Women Grand Swiss 2023 title in the Isle of Man. I'm again repeating. This is again very, very, very important. So dear, R. Vaishali has won the 5 Women Grand Swiss 2023 title in the Isle of Man, UK, whereas Vidit Gujarati defeated Alexander of Serbia, and achieved the top position in the open section. So dear, these news related to some sports event is also very important in your current affairs. So if you have liked the video throughout the session, dear, it is my humble request to please give a thumbs up and also subscribe the channel. It will not take anything from you. It is free of cost. But the only thing that we get with your subscription is a confidence that whenever our video will be uploaded, you guys are going to get it instantly. So along with this, both the players. So who are the players? The first is R. Vaishali and the second is Vidit Gujarati. So both the players, they have qualified for the prestigious candidates tournament, which is to be played in Canada in April 2024. So next year, candidates tournament in chess will be played in Canada. So both the players, R. Vaishali and Vidit Gujarati, they have already qualified for this event. This is R. Vaishali. Then here we have next important current affair. This is Virat Kohli. So while creating history against Virat Kohli again, he has equaled the centuries of the world greatest batsman Sachin Tendulkar in the ODI cricket, although Virat Kohli has already broken it. So when he was fighting, or when he was batting against South Africa, Virat Kohli, he equaled his target of 49 ODI centuries in just 277 innings. Earlier, the record of holding 49 ODI centuries was of Sachin Tendulkar, which took Sachin Tendulkar took somewhat 451 innings in order to complete 49 ODI century, whereas Virat Kohli completed it in just 277. Although when he was batting against New Zealand, in that inning, if I'm not wrong, he completed his target of 50 ODI centuries. So he has already broken his master blaster or his icon target. So the most important thing is Virat Kohli, with this victory, he has created the history, and he has become the 7th batsman in the world to score a century in ODI, on his birthday. So on his birthday, he scored a century, equaled the score of his icon Sachin Tendulkar, that is 49 ODI centuries. This is Virat Kohli. Then here we have Indian women's hockey team. Who has won the Women's Asian Champions Trophy. The Women's Asian Champions Trophy title by defeating Japan in Ranchi. Again, I'm repeating this. Indian women's hockey team, they have won the Women's Asian Champions Trophy title by defeating Japan. So where this tournament, or where this Women's Asian Champions Trophy title held, it was organized in Ranchi. And earlier, India had won this title in Singapore 2016. While Japan had won this title only twice. First in 2013, and next title was in 2021. And the Asian Games champion China also defeated South Korea with a score of 2-1 and secured the 3rd place in this Women's Asian Champions Trophy title. So this is Team India champions. Then here we have the next important current. This is Prime Minister of India officially opened the World Food India 2023. World Food India 2023 at Bharat Mandapam in National Capital, New Delhi. If you guys are not aware with this, then let me tell you, dear, already an event is going on in Pragati Maidan of Delhi. This is called IITF, India International Trade Fair. So Prime Minister of India, he officially opened World Food India 2023 at Bharat Mandapam. This is the same place where all the 20 countries, they met for G20. So during the event, the PM, Prime Minister, he disbursed some seed capital assistance to over 1 lakh self-help groups and also inaugurated a food street. So first edition of this event was held in 2017, dear. This is how the ceremony headed. Then here we have the next important current affair coming from South America. South American country Chile has become the 95th member of ISA, International Solar Alliance, and its headquarter, it is available in Gurugram of India, means Haryana, India. So International Solar Alliance is an alliance of more than 120 signatory countries. Again, I'm repeating, the 95th member of ISA is the South American country, Chile. And with this, ISA has become an alliance of more than 120 signatory countries. International Solar Alliance was established by a joint effort of India and France, and currently there are 116 countries which are signatories to ISA Framework Agreement. Signatories to ISA Framework Agreement. Heading forward to next important news. This is coming from Punjab cricket team. Punjab cricket team has won Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy. Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy for the first time by defeating the team of Baroda. So they have won this title for the first time by defeating the team of Baroda. What is the title's name? Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy. Anmol Preet Singh. Anmol Preet Singh, he performed brilliantly for the Punjab team. And with this, Anmol Preet Singh has become the first cricketer to score a century. First cricketer to score a century in the final of Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy. Dear, Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy is a domestic T20 cricket championship in India, and it is organized by Board of Cricket Control India, BCCI. So this is again a very prestigious title, Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy. Then dear, we have the next important. This is Sri Lankan middle order batsman Angelo Matthews. Actually, the game was going on between Sri Lanka and Bangladesh in this series of Men's 2023 World Cup. And with this, the Bangladesh, I would say Captain Shakib Al Hasan, he was told by someone that if Shakib, if Shakib appeals, then Angelo Matthews will be out for, he will be out because he is already timed out. Although Angelo Matthews was already present on the crease, on the pitch, but there was some problem with his helmet. So when he called someone for the helmet to replace it, and that was the time which was used by Bangladesh team headed by Shakib. They appealed for it, and Angelo Matthews was given out. So with this, Angelo Matthews has become the first cricketer in the world to be timed out in the history of international cricket. So dear, it is a rule actually. So what is the rule? According to ICC 40.1.1, the batsman has to come to play the next ball, means when the batsman is out, then the next batsman will have to come to play the next ball within 3 minutes after the fall of wicket. So you will have to be present on the pitch and you will have to play the first ball within 3 minutes after the fall of wicket. It is noteworthy that in this World Cup, this time has been fixed at just 2 minutes. Earlier it was 3 minutes, but in this edition of 2023 World Cup, the time has been fixed at 2 minutes. So this is the time which Angelo Matthews failed. So this is how he was given out for playing no ball, for not playing any ball. So he was 0 for 0. According to US Customs and Border Protection data, Indians who entered US illegally were arrested from October 2022 to September 2023. So what is this all about? This report says that out of 96,917 Indians, 30,010 Indians were caught at US-Canada border. Sir, why? Because these Indians were actually crossing the border illegally. Addition to this, 41,770 Indians were also apprehended while they were crossing the US-Mexico border. So these four categories are unaccompanied minors, family units, single adults, and unaccompanied children. So this report has been given by US Customs and Border Protection data. Among those who entered United States illegally, the highest number belongs to single adults. In the financial year 2023, somewhat 84,000 Indian single adults, they have allegedly crossed or illegally crossed the US border. So this is again important. This is the news of US Customs and Border Protection. The next current affair is talking about Kerala. Kerala has bagged the prestigious Global Responsible Tourism Award 2023. So Kerala has won this prestigious Global Responsible Tourism Award 2023. Sir, why? Because Kerala tourism is known for its sustainable and women inclusive initiatives successfully promoted by the, the tourism department of Kerala. So sustainable and women inclusive initiatives are some measures which were taken by Kerala tourism, which are responsible that why Kerala has won this prestigious award. Then dear, this Global Responsible Tourism Award, which cater to Africa, India, and Latin America. It is actually given in 6 categories, including tackling plastic waste, meaningful connection, local sourcing, craft and food, addressing climate change, diversity and inclusion, and natural or and nature positive tourism. So these are the 6 categories in which this Global Responsible Tourism Awards were given. Then here we have the world's first artificial intelligence safety agreement. The world's first artificial AI safety agreement is called the world's first AI safety agreement, which is called Bletchley Declaration. Again, this has become, a history in itself, because dear, artificial intelligence is a very dangerous thing. This is not only said by Mr. Elon Musk, but time to time this point has been raised by even Google CEO Sundar Pichai and the ex-CEO of OpenAI, ChatGPT, Sam Altman, and various people. Very recently a video was viral about Rashmika Mandana, I think, and that was a deep fake video. So all those videos were created by these AI. So it is very, very important to very important to regularize AI for its safer use. So such a kind of agreement is signed now, which is called Bletchley Declaration. It was signed by 28 countries and European Union on 1st of November, at a meeting in United Kingdom. And with this, Bletchley Declaration establishes a shared understanding of opportunities, risk posed by frontier artificial intelligence, and the need for government to work together in order to meet the significant challenges. So this is again important. This is how the AI Safety Summit was organized. Then here we have the Gujarat Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel. He unveiled the crest of Indian Navy's latest warship called Surat. So he has unveiled the crest of Indian Navy latest warship Surat. This event took place in the very city that the warship is named after, means Surat, a historic first for the Indian Navy. The ceremony was graced by the presence of Chief of Naval Staff Admiral R. Hari Kumar, Vice Admiral Dinesh Kumar Tripathi, and the Rear Admiral Anil Jaggi, among some senior officers. This is how the ceremony took place. Indian, Navy's warship Surat. Then here we have systematic voters education and electoral participation called SWEEP. Again, I'm repeating, systematic voters education and electoral participation in schools, colleges is a flagship scheme of Election Commission of India. This scheme is also known by the name of SWEEP. It is a multi-intervention program that reaches out through different modes and media to educate citizens, electors, and voters about the electoral process, just to raise awareness, promote their informed participation, and whatnot. So just to make people aware about how the election procedure is completed, what is the complete electoral process, and so that with this raised awareness, their participation can also be promoted. So this program by ECI, Election Commission of India, is called Systematic Voters Education and Electoral Participation, called SWEEP. Then here we have next current affair. At 76-year-old Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has earned a prominent place in global politics. Why? What Sheikh Hasina has done? Sheikh Hasina, very recently in a Time cover story, she was hailed as a political phenomenon who has played a pivotal role in guiding Bangladesh growth for a rustic jute producer to Asia Pacific's fastest expanding economy over the past decade. And just because of this, Sheikh Hasina got her place over the cover story of Time magazine. And capital of Bangladesh is Dhaka. Muhammad Shahabuddin, president. Taka is the currency. This is Madam Sheikh Hasina, 76-year-old Prime Minister of Bangladesh. Then here we have recently the government of Tamil Nadu issued an order to implement Project Dolphin. Again, this is very, very important. Tamil Nadu government issued an order to implement Project Dolphin. Under which program? Under Integrated Development of Wildlife Habitat Program. Under Integrated Development of Wildlife Habitat Program, Project Dolphin is to be implemented. So dear, it will be implemented at the cost of 8.13 crore, and under this 60% of the amount will be given by central government, while the rest of the 40% will be given by the state government. This is called Project Dolphin, which is to be implemented by Tamil Nadu government with the support of central government. Then here we have star tennis player Novak Djokovic. Novak Djokovic of Serbia has won the Paris Masters title for the 7th time. So it is not the first time. For the 7th time, Novak Djokovic has won the Paris Masters title. So dear, he defeated Mr. Grigor Dimitrov. Mr. Grigor Dimitrov in the final. This player is about 36-year-old, and he left behind his own record as the oldest champion of the tournament. And with this, Djokovic 40th Masters 1000 title. This is Novak Djokovic, the star tennis player. Then here we have Maharashtra. Maharashtra has become the first team to cross the mark of 200 medals in the 37th National Games in Goa. Again, I'm repeating, Maharashtra has become the first team in the country to cross the mark of 200 medals in the 37th National Games recently concluded in Goa. Mansi Mohat won the 200th medal in this triathlon mixed relay. In this triathlon mixed relay, in which she won the gold medal. And Maharashtra has won so far 203 medals, including 70 gold, whereas the services team is at the second position in the medal table. Then dear, this is the complete medal table of the national games held in Goa. The first state is Maharashtra, followed by services. Third is Haryana. Fourth is Madhya Pradesh. Then dear, we have NATO. North Atlantic Treaty Organization has recently announced the formal suspension of Cold War era security treaty. So they have announced the suspension of the Cold War era security treaty. So most of the NATO's 31 allies signed the Convention on the Conventional Armed Forces in Europe in 1990. So this NATO was actually established against Warsaw Pact, WTO, Warsaw Treaty Organization of Russia, on 4th of April 1949, headquartered in Brussels, Belgium. As of now, there are 31 countries who are the members of NATO, and Jens Stoltenberg is the Secretary General of NATO. This is NATO, headquartered in Belgium, Brussels. Then here we have Pradhan Mantri Narendra Modi has recently announced an extension of Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana, which is a free ration scheme for another 5 years. So Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana is a free ration scheme for free ration scheme. He has extended this scheme for another 5 years. And with this, Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana was introduced actually in 2020 during the COVID-19 pandemic, which provides 5 kg of free food grains to eligible ration card holders under the National Food Security Act of 2013. This is Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana. Then here we have Mundra Port in Gujarat has become the first port in the country to handle 16 million metric tons of cargo. I'm again repeating, Mundra Port in Gujarat has become the first port in the country to handle 16 million metric tons of cargo in a month in October 2023. This was the highest volume ever handled by any port in India. And with this, Mundra Port is owned by Adani Group and is the flagship of Adani Ports and Special Economic Zone. Dear, it has a total capacity of 338 metric million tons of cargo per year, which is the largest among all the operational ports in India. This port, which is owned by Adani, was opened in 1998. I'm talking about Mundra port of Gujarat. This is how it looks like. And then we have the next current affair related to some surface-to-surface short-range ballistic missile. So India has recently successfully test-fired its SRBM missile Pralay from Abdul Kalam Island off the coast of Odisha. This missile has been developed by DRDO, where Pralay is a short-range surface-to-surface ballistic missile with a range of 350 to 500 kilometers. It has the capacity of handling the payload of between 500 to 1000 kg. This is Pralay. Then here we have Union Finance and Corporate Affairs Minister Nirmala Sitharaman launched 12 goods and services tax. I said 12 goods and services tax service centers in Vapi, Gujarat. So she has launched 12 GST service centers in Vapi, Gujarat, and on this occasion, she also presented a check prize of 10 lakh to 6 customers participating in the Mera Bill, Mera Adhikar scheme, means My Bill, My Right scheme. And this scheme was launched by CBIC on 1st of September 2023. This is Nirmala Sitharaman, the Union Finance Minister and also the Corporate Affairs Minister of India. Then here we have the next important current. This is about to promote exports in the state. Just to promote exports in the state, Maharashtra government has approved the first export promotion policy of the state. And with this policy will be implemented till 2027-28 and will bring about 25,000 crore in the state. This is what the expected amount. So this investment is all expected. About 25,000 crore investment is expected. This policy will benefit about 5,000 crores in the state, 5,000 industries in the state, and will also create 40,000 employment opportunities. This is what the Maharashtra first export promotion policy is all about. Then here we have next current affair. This is the National Institute of Public Corporation and Child Development. They organized the state level master training program on Poshan Bhi, Padhai Bhi. So I'm talking about public corporation and child development. They organized a state level master training program on Poshan Bhi, means nutrition, and Poshan Bhi, Padhai Bhi, means with nutrition, the study is also important. So Poshan Bhi, Padhai Bhi in Indore, Madhya Pradesh. 29 participants participated in this 2-day program. Heading forward to next current affair, I'm talking about Bihar government. Chief Minister Nitish Kumar announced the 2 lakh rupee. That means he has announced to give 2 lakh rupee to 2 lakh rupee per poor family in the next 5 years. This is what Nitish Kumar, the Bihar Chief Minister, announced in the Legislative Assembly on November 7th. So the plan is to spend 50,000 crores annually. This is what the plan is all about. A sum of up to 2 lakh rupees will be given to 94 lakh poor families from all categories. This is what the program is. Homeless families will receive an additional 40,000 rupees to build their houses on their land. So the families which are completely homeless, in addition to 2 lakh, they will be given extra 40,000 rupees. So in Bihar, 0.24% of the total population is presently homeless. Of course, the burden on the exchequer will be increased. This is Bihar's Chief Minister Nitish Kumar. Then here we have city of Gwalior in Madhya Pradesh has been declared as the city of music by UNESCO. I'm talking about Gwalior of MP has been declared as city of music by UNESCO for its strong commitment to culture and creativity. So this is again very, very important. Next important current is about RailTel. RailTel has signed a memorandum of understanding, RAIL, capital TEEL. RailTel has signed a MOU with REC Limited, extending up to 30,000 crore as the financial assistance for telecom, IT, railway signaling, infrastructure projects. So this all is just for financing telecom, IT, and railway signaling infrastructure projects. So REC Limited is actually a Maharatna public sector company established in the year 1969 under Ministry of Power, whereas RailTel is a mini Ratna company under Ministry of Railways. So this is next important current affair is coming from Russia. Dear, Russia has officially pulled out of an international security pact. So Russia has officially been pulled out of an international security pact that restricts the use of conventional weapons. Saying NATO's expansion has made such cooperation impossible. So Russia has pulled himself out of this international security pact, which restricts Russia and all the other signatories to not to use conventional weapons. So are we going to conclude this, that Russia wants to use such weapons in the future? And what is the prime reason for it? Russia said the expansion of NATO has made such cooperation impossible for me. Whereas NATO announced the formal suspension of a key Cold War era security treaty in response to this Russia's pullout. So most of the NATO's 31 allies, they signed the Treaty of Conventional Armed Forces in Europe 1990. They also concluded the treaty that okay, if Russia is not supporting such a treaty, even the NATO members are also not supporting such a treaty they signed in 1990. So actually this treaty was aimed at preventing Cold War rivals from massing forces at or near mutual borders. So it was signed in November 1990. So this is how the NATO versus Russia is going on. This is Russian President Vladimir Putin. Full form of NATO I have already clarified. Then here we have Jharkhand. Jharkhand government initiated a special initiative known as Abua Bir Dishom Abhiyan to distribute land title certificates to individuals and communities in accordance with the Forest Rights Act. I'm again repeating, Jharkhand government initiated the project called Abua Bir Dishom Abhiyan. And with this, they are going to distribute land titles to individuals, communities in accordance with the Forest Rights Act. The Forest Rights Act of 2006, also known as ST and Other Traditional Forest Dwellers Act, bestows the rights of self-cultivation, habitation through individual forest rights and community forest rights. So dear, next important current is the National Ayurveda Day, celebrated on 8th of November every year on the occasion of Dhanvantri Jayanti or Dhanteras. The theme of Ayurveda this year was Ayurveda for One Health. So this initiative was started by the NDA government in 2016 with the aim of promoting Ayurveda in the mainstream. And with this current affair, I'm going to end the class. National Legal Services Day, which is celebrated on 9th of November every year. Why it is celebrated? Just to spread the legal awareness among the people, provide free legal aid and advice to the poor and vulnerable section of the society. Supreme Court of India has been observing this day annually since 1995, National Legal Services Day. In India, the most important problem is not about the rights, is the problem that you are not aware with your rights. So you should be, having some information about what your legal rights are. Because if you know about your legal rights, so in this way, your exploitation will become next to impossible. And with this, I, Deepak Singhal, signing off from the channel of Vidya Guru. I hope that you must have enjoyed the session. And dear, if you really do so, then please like this video, share this video to all of your friends, comment something in the comment section if you want something else from me. And also, dear, if you are preparing for any government examination like SSC, CGL, any format of SSC, banking awareness, banking exam, banking PO, then dear, Vidya Guru is the place that you can surely rely on. And I think you should be taking your demo classes fast because the admission is going to end soon. And with this, I, Deepak Singhal, will see you in the next video very soon. Till then, goodbye. Take care. Thank you.